Let's try this again. Hello, my name is Bert the Destroyer. We're doing Crusader Kings 3. We're gonna try to take out Europe. You know how it goes. We've been doing this for a while now. I say that as I realize we have no sound. 1 second, hold on. Give me 1 second, 2 seconds even. This one. Where's the sound? Come on. Why? Why aren't you working, huh? You're embarrassing me. Really wonder if there's a way to do this without having to pick the thing I want. Man. Oh, geez. I want sound. Sound check. All right, enough of that. Delete source. I wonder if that'd be a bad thing to delete the source. Wait, hold on. Alright, cool. Microsoft Edge is the source this time. Okay, anywho. So we're gonna take on East Francia, I think. Other than the Byzantine Empire, they seem like the biggest guy. These guys. But they seem like the biggest guys over here. Oh, there's also Aquitaine. Whatever. I have my reasons for going after East Francia, so, you know. Ooh, but we're at war right now. Okay. Wow. Our armies are not doing well. Okay. Let's see. We should probably give these to someone. We'll give all 4 of them to this guy. Then we will, oops, make this duchy, and we're gonna give it to you. Yes, there you go. All right, we have to get these guys dealt with real fast. It might honestly be a good idea for us to... Oops! There we go. Might be a good idea to get some people out here. That's a lot of money for... Okay, let's see. 4 months to do that. We should probably just take on their people. Okay. What would be a good thing to have? Probably this one. That may be the next one I get. Is that my land? I think it is. Killing Weapon of Fame. I can't help but listen to the excited voices coming from the small crowd of servants in the hall. The fame of King Salamander, the fine sword of pain, reaches far and wide and keeps growing. Everybody speaks with admiration of the invincible weapon that cuts down enemies as easily as flowers in a field, and of its glorious owner. Wait, hold on, do I have a new sword? Ooh. Cool. gonna take us 15 months. Jeez. It's just because our people are dying so fast. Or a white peace option? No. Do we have any allies that we can... I hate to say it, but I think we need to hire some people. Suppose we'll get these guys. Yeah. It's not that much, but we need some help over here. I think I'll raise these guys over here too. Hopefully that'll help us out. Yeah, because that's getting us a decent amount of people, actually. So we're going to actually end that. And do this. Hopefully those guys. Yeah. Might be best to actually go back over that way. Okay, those guys are coming over right now. We need another court physician. He hates us, so we're not going to be having him be there. Yeah, we'll just search for a guy like usual. Perfect. I'll actually start getting more people to show up. Okay, so we need to start taking these places back, I think. And that would probably be an easy way of winning this war. Oh God, why? Why now? I don't know. Here you go. I need this war to end. I'll even take a white piece. Thank you. Okay. Good, good, good. We can do that. Let's see. I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. Right. Then whoever is boss over here, there you are. You can have that. It's gonna be me. Alright, we need our levies to come back. Because if these guys do dislike us, then we need to, you know, stop them immediately. Oops. There we go. Liar's pay. I was shocked when... There you go. You can be deceitful. There we go. Where are you? Yeah, there we go. Then we'll visit a brothel. Okay, yep, that's fine. Spend a little money. But now we're not stressed out anymore, so that's all that matters. Now we have lover box. Nice. Passionate man, archpriest, has become famous in the towns for his quick temper. Only by... Cool. Okay, cool. That's gone down now. The Great Pox, the Great Pox. Oh, God. We have the Black Plague, maybe? I don't know. We'll do that. Lowered his hand into a bucket he brought to my chambers. When he pulled it out, fish was wriggling between his fingers. Eek. Open wide, he said, and dropped it in my mouth. I struggled not to retch as it tickled the back of my throat. Whatever was in the fish turned out just to be what I needed. Cool. Eek. Hopefully he won't die. Because I'm sure this guy is probably hated by everyone. Getting our levies back. These guys don't hate us as much as they used to. Where are these guys? Who owns this? It's me. Don't know why we haven't done this yet, but here we go. And we'll change the culture too. Okay, I think wait a little bit longer. Jarl Dan was the murderer of my acquaintance. No. Okay. I think we probably have enough. He has 2 friends. One down here in Croatia, and then the other all the way over here. In that spot. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if we change. Should we take that place out? Maybe we should take this place out. We'll think about that later. But for now, actually, what's going on over here in West Francia? Okay. We could take West Francia out real fast if we wanted. Bavaria. How's Bavaria doing? That would be really nice, actually, if we took out that entire part of East Francia. We could do it. We could definitely do it. Question is, should we do it? I don't know. What about France? How's France doing? Okay. There we go. Now France. We could just take the entirety of France. Do it. Yeah. Well, let's see. The video is called East Francia, more like Dead Francia. You know what I mean? So what if we did Francia, then France? All right. Exactly. My humble listener, my humble watcher, you are too true right now. And plus, like, they're super in debt and their allies are terrible, so I mean, I'm always true. Yes, you are. Happy life, happy life. You know what I mean? Oh, well, you know what? We could take. We stand no chance. Exactly. Or, you know what? We can use our one and only holy war against this tiny little area right here. No, that's probably a bad idea. All right. Lame. Here we go. This entire part of Francia. Here we go. Go for the big boys. Now all we have to worry about is our factions, you know, getting to the point where they hate us. And that's a lot of territory right there. Actually, maybe it'd be best if we started down here, because then we could just hit the kingdom immediately. Yeah, we're gonna do that. God, all these places are gonna be really difficult to get to. Is that Bavaria? No, this is also East France. So we'll go with that one because that's gonna be easy. Go with this one because easy. Then we'll send the entire squad right here. Wait. Apparently their kingdom is a level 2 fort, which, you know, interesting. The Pope had a level 17, I think it was, but, you know, I guess we're not dealing with the Pope. Alright, where is their army right now? We have this right here, but... Is our army dead or something? Like, where is everyone? Whatever. Neighbors. Ooh, where's this? Oh, okay. It's nothing. We don't have to worry about that. Oh no, who died? Can't concentrate. Compulsive spending causes... Well, I mean, that's probably not good. He's greedy, so I feel like that might be counterintuitive. Could become a drunkard. Drinks. I mean, we could also just go to bed. -2 sturdiness, -2 prowess. And right, it's really bad for our stewardess, which, you know, we kind of need. I don't know. I guess drinks would probably be best. Oh, we chose to drink. Oh no, you died. He drank himself to death. Wow. That's gonna be me. Alright, send these guys up here. Where did they come from? Oh, hey. Wow, deft diplomacy. Where are you? Ah, you're in a big kingdom, okay. Well, maybe being friends with you would be a good idea, actually. What if I arranged a marriage? Huh? What do you think of that? We'll have our daughter marry your... we'll go with that one. And the children will be born into our house, which would be kind of fun. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. We'll invite you to the court. Right, yeah, I forgot. On top of being greedy, our character's also shy, so anything we do just gives him stress. It's great. Ooh, yes. Okay, now that we're betrothed, all right, can we be friends? Is that a possibility? Leverpox, a nasty surprise. Are you an emperor? Give me 1 second. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I would say I'm an emperor. I am an emperor of Scandinavia, Britannia, and Italy. I think, what is it? Germania. That's gonna be the next thing. Just have to take this entire part of East Francia, I suppose. Ooh. I just was not paying attention. Okay. We'll go with this one next. That one looks relatively simple. Then we'll go here, and... Ooh, ransom. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. You don't want to join, so you're dead. There you go. You will join, so you're not dead. Right, anyway. Great pox, even worse. Oh, she has pox. Oh, I guess I didn't read the last thing. Oops. Rejected from marriage. I don't know. I've never gone through this, so I suppose we'll just probably make the terrible decisions here and deal with the consequences. When I say deal with the consequences, I mean possibly go back in time. Ooh. That's not good. We could win. Let us... Okay, we're gonna send these guys over here. They will not get there in time. But, oh, yuck. That's no good. Okay, well. Wait, mercenary contract. Where are my mercenaries? Okay, we won this siege, so I think they have a lot of numbers, so I think maybe it'd be best if we kept two groups together at the very least. Run out armor. Hey, nice. Okay. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. We want. Ooh, actually, that would be better than that, I think. What are you guys doing? Okay. I'll send you guys up there. We'll repair the armor. Why can't I be a person? Whatever. Ooh, that might be bad. I'll start sending these guys over right now. Hopefully, by the time... Yeah, there we go. Get some money off of you, and we'll... I don't know, I guess we'll do that for you. We have factions. These guys are just doing what they do, I guess. They're done. Okay, what would be the next best place to go? Seems like a lot of these places are 3s. 3 isn't too bad, but I don't know. I'd rather not have to do more work than I have to do this. Especially since they're already starving. God, these guys are so bad. Okay, you guys go up there. You guys need a commander for some reason. Where was the... Yeah, here's the level 2 we'll go to. Alright. Hopefully, we can get this done and over with. Sooner than later, but... I guess we'll find out. Of course, the Dangerous faction. These fucking heads. This is so stupid. I hate this. I guess we'll learn your language. I don't know. We'll raise our remaining people there, I guess. I don't know. Who are you? I don't know who you guys are. Nope, you can't run away from us. Do we have more prisoners? We do. There we go. You guys are done there, so we'll send you... Oh, actually that'd be a really easy one. Come on, there we go. Send you guys up there. Okay. Cool. Got that done and over with. Man, we're so close to winning this war. Guess we'll send these guys up here. Yeah, I don't know. That might be a bad idea. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on here. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna hire these guys. Okay, we need to send them all down here. That's a temple. We'll send them right there, I guess. Right, they should be there relatively soon. And the Great Pox are just taking everyone. Okay, these guys are gonna go. Let's see. We'll go up here. There we go. Are they... Oh, they're sieging that place now. We'll send these guys down here real quick. Just to make sure they stop trying to take that place. We need all of the land we can get. Siege 1. Well, that place. I think the best way for us to win this war is just doing this. Trying to get the lands and keeping the lands. Let's see, are you guys contributing? No, you're not. So we'll ransom you off. Oh, actually, you're... I would love to be able to convert the religions now, but can't do that, I guess. So I guess we'll just deal with it later. Okay. Oh, cool. We have less stress now because of a error that someone did. That's good. Let's see. Do any of these? Oh, I guess we need a... Yeah, you can do it, I guess. Anyways, Oh, we can get rid of this. There we go. Cool. 83, we're almost done with that. These guys are gonna send us a... Okay, there we go. We'll change your... Surrender and Vassal War. How do we change your... what's it called? Your contract. Feudal contract. How do we... I want to do that for you. I don't know. And why are you... What? Why do we have her as a vassal? Cool. 2 queens, nice. Alright, well, if anything, I guess we'll just have to... I don't know. We'll just have to fight them, I guess. We really need to win this war right now. Hey, even good, Astro. Let's see. Dedication should be shattered from the towers. We don't really need prestige. Don't need gold, so I guess we'll do this one. That might help us out a little bit. Okay, perfect. We just need to take that last place up there, and we should be fine. So we'll do that. Awesome. You guys have 3 months left. I really don't want to risk it. So we will do this. Disband everyone. Quickly save the game. Maybe not quickly. There we go. Nice. Look at that. That's really nice. Okay, we have a ton of holdings that we need to get rid of now. Ooh. You actually like me. Who's gonna use her? Alright, you're fighting a war. What war are you fighting, anyways? Let's see. You're defending against the bully. The claim on this place. What is this place? Wait, what? Oh, he's probably an ally with someone, if I had to guess. And you're defending against this guy. Where is this guy? Actually, is that guy one of our people? No, he's... Oh, he's right here. Okay. This war... Yeah, he's just an ally in that war. Where's this woman? Oh. Okay. Let us do what we need to do. God, it's gonna cost a lot of money. We're gonna be taking the title of East Francia soon, though. Soon we're gonna be taking West Francia, but that'll be in a couple minutes. Okay. I'll have to deal with those guys in a couple of minutes. Alright, you hate me. You kinda hate me. God, all of these people really just don't like me. You like me, though, and that's good. Actually, I'm gonna give you these lands right here. Plus this land right here, actually. There we go. You can have all of those lands. Okay, then you're gonna have these 3 lands. Mansfield. Why is Mansfield all the way over here? I give it to someone that won't be. Let's see, 400 people. Guess we'll give it to you. No, that might not be a good idea. I don't know. Actually, I can modify your... Oh, no. That won't work. Give it to this guy. Who will have those lands right there. Then this guy right here will have, I guess those lands. Okay, cool. Let's see. Where are these places? So it'd probably be best to take these lands over. They're at war, so I can't do anything about that. She will lose her land. Is there anyone here that likes us? You don't necessarily hate us that much. Okay, you will have this place. There we go. We'll usurp you. You know what? Actually, you will have this land as well. Really don't know if that's a good idea or not, but just trying to do what I can to future-proof this, you know? Wait, didn't I just do that? Then you don't like me. Hey, I got another piece of land for you. There you go. Okay. And then we got this up here. Should have someone here that likes us. Okay, we're gonna give this guy, who is not in the right area, we're gonna give him this land. Okay, we can't do the rest with that. Declare wars. Titles can be created. You are really powerful. I wonder if I should make this one right here and then give it to her. Yeah, I don't know. That's what we're doing. God, this is probably so bad. This place will... You really don't like me. You don't necessarily hate me, so I guess you can have this area. Or a different land, so that's not gonna do us anything. Okay. I think maybe I should give this to someone else. You're Catholic, so I probably don't want to give it to you. But you're not Catholic, so I'll give you... where is it? There it is. There you go. You can have that. You know what? Actually, you want this, so I can't do that right this moment. You'll get that place soon enough, though. You can have her, or him. This is so stupid. I hate being greedy. God, just go to a brothel. I don't care. Does he have children? He has 4 children. Jesus, this guy is so bad. Okay. 5 months to make these people not hate us. Where is this guy? Probably get ready for when these people decide to go to war. Oh, she has a lot of land. Jeez. Oh, man, this is gonna be terrible. But hey, you know what? We have East Francia now, so that's cool. I go for the Kingdom of Bavaria soon. Just for the fun of it. Alright, cool. Dead. Great. Player error is, well, mine. Whoever this kid is. Nephew. Sickly great. Die already, please. I don't want to get stuck with that kid. Oops. What is this? Single realm? What? I don't know what this is. That might be something we need to look at. Okay, so... Oh, I don't know. Just let the game play. God, these people. Heck yeah, I did. There we go. Now we have that entire part of East Francia. And now we have to deal with all of this bullshit here. Oh, God. Yeah, right. I wish. Well, now we just have to deal with 2 different wars because, you know, why not? Oh boy, this is dumb. Send ultimatum anytime now. Oh, it has worked to convince our neighboring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. Oh hey, I could go to war with East Francia again. That's cool. I would love to, but God, I'm about to go to war again with the entirety of my country. It's okay, I have 10,000 soldiers because, you know, having the entirety of Europe, for some reason you only have 10,000 people. Why? Why? That doesn't make any sense. God, this is so stupid. Oh, shit. Well, that was a waste. Okay. If I went to war with these people, that'd be fine. But, like... I wonder. I just want to see what would happen if I just let them go. What would that make the map look like? It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Like, it could be much worse, honestly. And then I can go over here and kick the shit out of this woman. I just have to deal with the truce for 5 years. Alright. It's really not that bad. So, if we have to do that, then we'll just do that. I want to see... Wait, what? I'm at war. Whose war am I... What? Is that me? I'm at war with her. Okay. I just want to see what is going to happen when these guys go to war with me. Okay. This is really what I'm interested in. Because if anything... God, that's so little. I'll give these people their land. The other people that want independence. Just so I can fight these guys. Where's this guy? He's nowhere. Alright, no. Probably be best to do this. It's not that many people. So do that. Get her in here. Okay, I think we can probably get the Holy Order. They'll spawn up here. Oh, give me the Holy Order. Thank you. And we'll send them down here, I think, would be a good idea. Or actually, we'll send them right here. We have the money, so we'll get some mercenaries too. We'll hire these guys. These guys. These guys will go down here. Okay, then we have the rest of these people. Okay, this place is still part of me, which is really good. Well, I mean, I guess it's not that good. It's cool. Take this. These bad guys. Oh, they're just whatever they are. Raise all of these people, and then we'll send them down that way. I think that might be a good idea. Hopefully, at the very least. We'll do this so we can watch what's going on. Do I have any allies? Don't think so. Okay, those guys are going right now on their little cruise. Let's see, this army needs to go here. This army needs to go... Come on. There we go. This army needs to go about here. And let's see, you guys have just a few more days to be doing what you need to be doing. Yes, I think I can get more people now. Okay. Oh, geez. Let's see, do I have more problems down here? I have, okay. I have a couple people down there, but we'll get to that when we get to it. It's fine. Those guys are still going at it. Can I raise? No, it doesn't matter. Whatever. If we lose that place, that's fine too. Come on. Moved by my tribulations, suffered my constant aid on many occasions, hoping to leave my okay. Might not be a good idea. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It probably does matter. Okay, let's see. Oh, as I'm reading loudly from a book, she said a while back, I noticed a whole host of servants snickering at me. Please don't stop reading, the servants giggled. He was just about to show his copious codpiece. We need to know if the High King and the Chandler end up together, or if the horror gets between them again. Am I reading something lewd? I could. Erotic novel connoisseur. Yeah. Um, I'm just gonna do that so I can get some dread. Maybe a little dread will help people understand that they should stop trying to go to war with me. Let's see, these guys are trying to go there. We'll see what happens when they get down there. Okay, that army is dead. We'll send these guys down here. We'll just make that whole army into a bigger army. They're not there anymore, so that's cool. We will... Where are they going? Movement locked. I don't know where these guys are going. That's a problem. These guys need to go all the way down here. It's going to take them a very long time, but that's fine. I don't have people up here, so that's good. Doesn't look like there's very many people left. Actually, I wonder if it'd be a good idea to send them there. Not really sure. Definitely gonna chase these people though. Where are they going? They're going right there. Make a prisoner. Demand his conversion and... Actually, where is his land? Where's your land? Okay, your land is right there. I think as long as he is a part of our religion, that's all that matters. Okay, we're still going down that way. He's left the war, which is really good. Don't have to worry about him anymore. I guess we'll send these guys over here. Take 4 months, but whatever. Cool, that guy. Now we can convert you to our religion. Then he'll leave the war as well. Oops. Ooh, I don't think that'd be a good idea to have them fight each other. I will deal with that later. Okay, so... Okay. We have... What do we have left? We have these guys left. We're gonna send these guys down here. These guys need to chill. These people over here, I really just don't want them to get into a fight together. Send them up here. I think they're following us. So, we can get these people all together. Then we'll run back at these guys. Yeah, there we go. Now they're running away. Great, okay. We have to give this away real quick, because I truly do not want to deal with it. Better things to deal with right now. And then he can have Jarldom as well. Did I not give him... Oops. There you go. That's better. Too many duchies. What other duchies do I have? Where's this one? That one's right there. That one's all the way up there. So we will... Oh, I don't know. We'll give it to... Give it to you, I guess. Even though you're not part of that one, that's fine. There we go. Come on now, don't be running away. Oop, they just got caught. There we go. Cool, wife died, great. Okay. Twist of fate today with passing. Oh, good, more death, fantastic. And now I'm probably very closely to being overwhelmed with stress. Oh god, I need another wife. Where? Okay. Where are you? Most importantly, where are you? And then we'll... Nope, I really don't want to be pinning this guy. There we go. Okay, so you... No. Okay, we'll do that. Oy, this is frustrating. Where are these guys going? Come on. Keep up with them. There we go. Okay, we have you two here. There we go. You guys are feeling better now, so we're gonna run over and kick your ass. You have converted religion. Now we just need your friend to do the same. I'm feeling better. Good. Is that guy not part of the war? Oh, come on. Stop running away. Actually, you know what? We're gonna just go over here. Then we'll go down here. And for the fun of it, we're gonna take that guy out too. There we go. Ooh, perfect. We have more people that just need to convert to our religion. Except for this one. He could die. What, why, how? There's never a quiet moment. My nephew is so full of questions. I do my best to encourage his curiosity, but sometimes I can't help but get exhausted by the constant stream of thoughts and queries. When a father and mother love each other very much... Was this the... No. Where is... There it is. I would have loved to have ransomed him off, but... An unworthy challenge. At first, I thought it was a simple footman, a fool for stepping onto the training field. However, the battle proved more hard-fought than I expected, and gradually became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. This peasant and my soldiers will get a lecture on honor. I strike him where he lies. Okay. Alright. Cool. Now we're gonna... Wow, 10,000... Or not 10,000. 1,000%. That's good. Locals pacified for 25 years. Alright. Cool. They're all done. Rebelling counties and vassals remain part of your realm. All rebelling vassals are imprisoned by you. Ooh. Good. We're gonna convert all of their religions to our religion. Didn't realize this is how it worked, because I would have been making money off of them. Whatever. Oh, right, I forgot that I had these guys over here. Let's see. I guess we'll just, I don't know, send these guys up here and hope for the best. It's gonna take them half a year, but I don't know, whatever. Perfect. Everyone is a part of our religion now. That's what I like to see. Alright, and then we're gonna usurp. Never mind, he is in a war. Titles can be created. What happened to the king? Ooh, interesting. Why does France have this? Alright. So it looks like the king died. It's perfectly fine for me. You know what? What if we just send this guy, like, here? We need to come over here to... Where is it? This place? We'll give this guy that. Good. All right. Good. Got that all squared away. Now that all these lands are broken apart, that'll make it a little bit easier for us too. End of an era. The reign of Carling dynasty has come to an end. The kingdom of East Francia has finally slipped from their grasp. With the Carlings removed, these lands are truly no longer part of their old empire. With me as the future High King, we have a new and bright destiny ahead of us. It is, therefore, only fitting to remove any and all reminders of their influence, including the very name itself. Kingdom of East Francia changes its name to Germany. Hey, that's kind of fun. So, we now have Germany. Right, we need to, with glee. Ooh, I did not see what that was all about. Perfect. Are you the guys that are at war with us? I don't know. Might as well finish up this war real quick. Oh, greetings. I am cool. All right. He's learned the language. Another counselor that drank himself to death. These counselors good enough? Okay, I guess you'll be the guy. Okay. Oops. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on right now. Language learn success. Hey, good. So, what do they have right now? They have the land that they want. So it's this place that they have right now. We need to get rid of that. They cannot have that spot right now. What faith am I? I am... I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's Astru, Asatru? You know, North. Or, sorry, Norse. Asatru. Yeah. Currently, I'm trying to spread it throughout this whole area right here. Reform your faith. Hey, don't worry. We are equal already. No, we're equal and we accept same-sex relations. So we are a progressive religion. Now, if I remember correctly, you're the one that told me to do equal faith. All the way back during my first video. I made sure to do it. You know what? Actually, we're just going to go over here and kick their asses. Oh, oops. There we go. Another independence faction. Great. Where are you? Here you are. Why? Why do you want independence from me? Stop. Question of loyalty. I am the father. Right. Can I do a white piece with this? Reform your cure or culture. Okay, let's see. Traditions. No, that's probably not right. Well, that's the house. Maybe is it tradition? Men only. No, there it is. Cultural pillars. Social. Modest. Pacifists? No, we'll never be pacifists. Ooh, that'd be a good one. Strong believers. Alright, where would I find equality for the culture? Assholes of this culture do not consider different. Oh, that'd be a good one to have too. Industrious, forbearing. So I was thinking maybe it'd be here. Is it this one? That seems like it might be it. Alright, I think it's this one. Let me know if it is. If not, I don't know. I guess just, tell me where I should look. think it's that one. Do not know, though. We're not going to do that because we're shy. What are we doing? We're up here. I'm going to do... Yeah, we're doing the white piece just because I don't want to deal with this war. Your lore character is a subject of Greek plays. I accept your peace offer. Thanks. Okay, cool. Okay, oh, I need this one. Who are you? Are you someone that would be good? Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Okay. Wait, hold on. Buffacillin, jeez. We got active elections, declare wars, titles can be created. That'd be a good one to look at in a second. Why is this duchy not a thing? I will make this one too, I guess. Where's this one? That one's there. Cool. Okay. Ooh, you can have this duchy. Fantastic. And where is this one? This one's right here. Look at culture map. Give me 1 second, I'll look. Oh, what duchy was it? Was it this one? Yes. Culture map. All right. Culture map. Culture map. Yep. The encyclopedia. Culture map. Culture head. Hybrid cultures. Ooh, interesting. Man, is it this? Long ships, war camels. Ooh. Probably not any of this. Is this what you're talking about with culture map? I should move my face at some point because I'm pretty sure it's covering. Yeah, it's covering important information. Well, I'm glad I finally figured this out. So yeah, is this the culture map? Because I think that's what it is. I do not know. All right, let's see. Where's this place? Okay, we will start taking these places over, I guess. Oh, I guess I should have seen if I could vassalize them first. But... Oops, not duchy. We can't do that just yet, so we'll just keep moving our way across, I suppose. Okay, we need this. We need it right here. We need all of our guys. You'll go there, you'll go there, and you'll go there. Oh, good. To do battle with Zale. Yeah. Teach me. Wait, what battle did we lose? What? Okay, well, guess we'll go over there in a few minutes with everyone. I think we can execute you. We'll be fine. Those guys are going all the way up there. Oh, God, that was a bad idea. Didn't mean to do that. Task aborted. Are these guys done? Yeah, they're done. We will send them over here. They can take that land. That's fine. Send all of those guys over there. He will renounce his claims. Okay. You get any money from any of these people? You made more arm. More armies, do you mean? Or are you meaning something else? There you go, get this place. You can have that land too. There you go. We have this now. Need more arm. Your culture. Oh, man. I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I'm understanding what you're meaning. Reformer Faith equal. Reform your culture equal. Look at culture map. You made more harm. Your culture. I'm pretty sure this is what you're meaning. Culture has a history of rulers dividing their lands between. Look, culture. I think this is how to get equal or equality in the culture. I think I'm gonna do this. I hope it's right. Culture has a history of rulers dividing their lands between all their children, even those who normally would be excluded. Hoping that was the right thing to do. Who are you? Why are you going up against me? Okay, I'm gonna quickly finish this war, I guess. Oh, no, we need money. Actually, no, we'll get money from you, I guess. We'll send these people up here real fast. Okay, cool. Just stop. Okay, we need replace you with you. Where are all of your soldiers coming from? Oh, that's where they're coming from. Good. Good, good. Okay. Actually, they hired. We'll do this work real fast. Okay, this guy. Yeah, there we go. We'll do that with him. We'll do this with her. Oops. Can I get money for you? Yeah, I get money from you. Okay, cool. What is 3? Okay. Finish this war real fast. There we go. God, that's no good. We're gonna quickly finish up this war right here. 20,000 soldiers. Jeez. Oh, okay. Why are you? Oh, actually, you're not that bad. So you can stay. Where is this? Just, show me where this is. Please. Okay, it's down here. You can have it, I guess. Is not watching over me. I can still prove myself that I've mastered fighting infidels. One final test, a mock battle to test my skill. How would I have made you proud? My mock battle was a huge success, and I have proven my mastery. Is he dead? No. Oh no, he's dying. Well, that's unfortunate for him. Okay, I gained. Okay, I can't get any money for you. I could just execute you, though. I mean, it only gives me 7 dread, so it doesn't matter. I get money for you, yeah. Okay, we'll demand that. Fine, I guess we'll convert his religion and that's it. Okay, now with 8,000 people, we're gonna take on an army of 20,000. Oh. Oh. You know what? I think that's a sign that I should just call it quits for the night and continue on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna continue on tomorrow. Oh, probably do it about, I don't know, 1:30ish, 1 p.m. Yeah, we'll say 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, to the 2 viewers right now, hopefully I can see you tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, good rest of your evening, and yeah. Bye. Woo.